looking for a comfortable car, go buy yourself a new one. This shit is just beyond cool. Okay, so we're gonna recap everything that's happened today already. We're making it seem like it's 11 o'clock in the morning. It's really 6 o'clock in the afternoon. It's been a fucking really long day. I had 2 clients come in. One to test drive the Midnight Blue 960 Boy Turbo. One to test drive the NSX-R Trial 3.5 TODA Stroker sub 1 minute scuba car that's fucking bonkers. You'll see a video, car power sliding, second gear, like crazy induction noise. We're getting a 89 turbo backdated race car delivered today, and a 993 kind of lightweight Warrior with an RSR body kit on mag wheels, nice suspension, headers, the whole thing. Those 2 are getting delivered today. And give you a little kind of tour of what's going on right now in the showroom. So this is a 99 V-Spec built by HCAS Technical Factory. Hopefully we'll get enough time to get a good video of this car and show you what it's capable of and like how it drives and how extreme the caliber of a car like this is built. From the outside, it may just look like kind of a big aero R34 GTR, you know, Z-Tune. You could tell it's spicy, but maybe somebody who doesn't know just be like, oh, big ricey wing, you know, but everything on this car is fully functional for a reason. This is the Z-Tune block. It's called the Nismo GT Triple R block, Z-Tune crank, Z-Tune rod, completely assembled in HCAS Technical Factory, which is the highest branch. HCAS themselves only build race cars and not for customers. So this is the highest spec customer car ever built. No bolt left unturned, no box left unchecked. This is a 1,000 horsepower, 890 wheel horsepower at 8,800 RPM, one-off Hollinger, 2.8 T51R, turbo of the gods, magnesium LM GT4s, 12 pistons, 8 oil coolers, fuel cooler, carbon doors, carbon trunk, just absolute fucking monster of a spec. Probably something I'm gonna regret selling at some point or immediately. I don't think that there's a street car built to this level, to this feel, anywhere in the United States at least, like far from it. So this is a 100% OG smoothie or smooth fender RWB based off of 85 with a G50. It's got a 993 3.6 ITBs, makes 300 wheel, coilover conversion. It's finished in maritime blue-ish with a full metallic blue interior. It's pretty cool. It has a Lexan firewall with the ITBs. It rattles your eardrums. It looks extremely gangster. We sold this car to a customer of ours about 4 years ago. Being this low, you know, we got to repaint the front bumper. But other than that, he spent a bunch of time and money just further maintaining it and, you know, sorting the car out. You know, RWBs like this will never, you know, we'll never really see anything like this. You know, OG RWBs are so far from cookie cutter that you'll never ever be able to compare this to anything that's ever been built currently or in the last 10 years. Very cool car. All right, so we're gonna go for a little cruise, talk about our friend that's owned it. He's done a bunch of stuff to the car. And then a couple of things that we're gonna do to bring the car back to kind of just, you know, sail ready and make it pretty as this guy's enjoyed it. So this is about as mechanical as it's gonna get for a RWB. G-body, no power steering, no ABS, non-power brakes, Lexan firewall, individual throttle body, built 3.6 liter. This car ran 1 minute flat, 0.7 at Scuba. Any cars in those territories always tend to feel different. Turn-in, throttle response, overall feel of the cars are just extremely dialed to run such a technical track, and this car doesn't lack anything in that department. If you're looking for a comfortable car, go buy yourself a new one. This shit is just beyond cool. So this is a 85, 86, 911 built by Challenge Hirakoba. This is Cavallino 2. This is the exact copy of the OG that they crashed at Scuba, and then obviously built by Nakai once again and reiterated into the second version of the car. Same engine, transmission, everything went into this car. This is a 993 based, 3.6 liter. They call it high cam, so big cam, big compression, individual throttle body. Obviously smooth fender, so this is before, you know, before he started doing the riveted look that everybody knows. This is kind of one of our favorite looks, is as smooth as possible. It oozes style in every sense of the word, from the SSRs to the big brakes to the pastel exterior to the metallic blue and painted interior, which is kind of the opposite of what typical race cars do. The car we recently, about 4 years ago, we sold it to a buddy of ours, T, and he's kind of, you know, he's done the honors of sorting more things out on the car and getting it tuned here on 93 octane, and made, I think, 291 wheel horsepower at Billet by Marco. Since then, you know, obviously the car's low, so we're gonna be repainting the bumper, repainting the tow hook. As you can tell, he's had to use it and it didn't come off the car. Re-clear the mirrors and kind of just change the oil and repolish the wheels. The car is super sorted, it's compression tested, it's ready to rip. Just give it very minimal love. The way you're seeing it is kind of just the way it's been enjoyed. This is a style that we'll never likely see again. We don't think that he's doing smooth fenders anymore. Not that we know of, at least, and we haven't heard of any. We know Dino has been trying to get his smooth fender, but that's in a couple of years down the road, maybe when Akai slows down and wants to take more time to do these kits. But you can't, you know, replicate these styles. It raced at idlers, it raced everywhere. It is street registered, it is a street car. Obviously a very mechanical car at that. It's not your AC stock 993 C4 Cabriolet, but it is a relatively very easy and tame car to drive on the street, with the most radical individual throttle body noises. Just cleaning up a couple things here and there, but for the most part, the car is exactly how it was, and it's taking really good care of the car. And we're pretty excited to have it back and find a similar owner to enjoy the car. This is a PLATZ 930 turbo. Started off as an 89 turbo, sunroof delete. Earlier on in life, it was a roof BTR3, which is a 6-speed twin plug, twin injected. Car clearly kept going after that. It's a one-off Auto Garage TBK 934 style kit. There's one built, it was off of another 930, and then this one. So there's two. This is a roof 6-speed, 3.3 with 3.6 heads, 600 horsepower, 962 twin turbo setup. So twin K26s, towel gated, dowel pin case, so that the cases don't move around under load. Full carbon flat bottom, 390 millimeter, 6 pistons, 3-way custom suspension, airlift in the front or air cups. Absolute UFO and mechanical art to the limit. I don't think this car is gonna go for sale ever. To be honest with you, this is more than likely gonna stay in like our private collection. This is a 84, 85, 930. Before Nakai even wide body cars, would wide body the cars. It was all about just fitment, chassis work, and making the cars look, real gangster. If you go back to, his 90s and early 2000s articles, it was just fitment, aggressive wheels, and a bunch of aero pieces, and kind of just driving the cars hard. So this car has a story that we're trying to figure out. It has a Mito Nato sticker. It has a RR Expert sticker, meaning rear engine, rear wheel drive. That must have been some sort of pretty cool club for 911s back in the day. This has a built 3.3, makes 430 wheel. Big Brembo F40s, coilover in the front, torsion back. Really fast car. We'll make also another video of this. We have to make a video of a bunch of shit, including this 355. This is a absolute weapon of a 355, built to be durable, built to not be your typical maintenance issues with Ferraris, aside from water pump, timing belt. Other than that, everything is super easy from the Heim joint to the suspension to the brakes to the coil unplug. Kind of just everything's really easy to maintain.
Enjoy the drive.
Makes it a weapon, a car that will run down a 911 turbo, if need be, or if you want to just look at it, it's beautiful, but you could drive it on the street with AC, with humongous TODA cams chopping out the back. Sounds like a C6Z06 with a BTR stage 3 cam, or just look at it. It's fucking, what's not pretty about the car. We're probably gonna play with some wheel options. Maybe get some challenge wheels, maybe try some E88s, I don't know. Just fuck around with it a little bit. This is a very special highway racing, or just a Wangan piece called Mogutan, famously quoted as a car with adrenaline. This is a 3.6 head, 3.3 case, crank, fully blueprint balanced, 500 horsepower, Motec controlled twin plug, 964 turbo. We just had the whole fuel system redone. We sent the Quantums to the UK, had the Quantums refreshed. Car has the craziest fitment, and at this fitment, the car will do close to 200 miles an hour, if not over. And it just looks gangster. There's one-off aero, very like 996 Super Taikyu N1 style. Ventilation through the front and the rear. Everything in the car is functional. Very race style AFR. Just the whole car feels like a street car, but like with all the race car inspiration and feel, but still very streetable. Kind of what we like to do. Everything is kind of this balance between street and track. It's like that's where it's the funnest. Not everybody has time to be at the track every weekend. Not everybody wants to drive some boring shit, with the small chances that they have. So whether you're driving it hard, whether you're driving it fast, it's still fun to just feel a race car, how it feels, how it sounds, how the suspension feels, how it rolls into power, whatever it is. For a businessman, I think having a street track car is the perfect balance of, like motorsport, fun. This is the trial NSX-R. This is the first, if you're familiar with TODA racing, TODA racing is like the naturally aspirated gods for Honda and Ferrari in Japan. This has a 3.5 liter stroker based off of the C30. Big crank, 12.5 to 1, 288 cams, makes about 400 wheel, all motor, still has AC. It's a real NSX-R. It's not a tribute, it's not one that looks like it, it's real deal. The livery you see is period correct to when the car ran a sub 1 minute at Scuba, 4.6 regear. And now it's kind of just like a retired, engine was refreshed, and now, hopefully just turned into the ultimate Canyon carver and flex piece. Rowdiest noises that you're gonna be able to see in a video.
I love race cars, but I don't love it the way it's a lot. It's a lot. For me, like an F40 goes so hard. That's not a Honda 6-cylinder motor. No, it's great. That's Ford. Yeah. Alright, so that's not terrible. Where's the thing in basically right up?
What else? We have a couple of hot rods here, there. We got stuff we're working on the back. We got the 964 turbo that my friend that wants to remain anonymous came to test drive. Everybody knows who he is, but nobody knows who he is at the same time. Kind of fuck with it, This is a real runner spec. Probably one of the few 964 turbos with TBK kit, not like a 930 conversion. We built 3.3 Motec T04R header, 997 GT3 brake. Nice pole positions, very gentleman spec runner car. Callaway twin turbo, Arista Wangan car, CLK with a blower. And then we have some of the shit that we just got. This is Promodet. If you're not familiar, look up Promodet JP or Comini Engineering. And this was his best friend's car. The guy who owned it had a shop called K Factory, powered by Comini Engineering. So the car just essentially is built to be a all-around weapon for Wangan, for circuit, for just street driving. Obviously, it's very hardcore, but I think we'll be able to fill a couple of videos and maybe make a video of this car about how special it is and how fast it is. It weighs 2,200 pounds, makes 550 horsepower. As you can see, it's very, very, very spicy down there. It is definitely, engine's been refreshed, everything, but the car has beautiful patina. People might just say it looks kind of beat up, but to me, this is what a real motorsport car should look like for the street. Just a little worn out. It's like a good steering wheel, a good seat, good set of shoes. I don't know if you're into that shit, not me. I like fucking new boy dunks. We just got this backdated Murano green 964, factory color, 91 C2 964. Yeah, turbo brakes, Autogostas header, lightweight flywheel, and then this is a pretty cool super duper lightweight. I don't know how light it is, but feels crazy light. Fiberglass doors, proper cage, full Lexan, E28 magnesium, or they call them GT2 mags in Japan, the BBS Japan. Just header, lightweight flywheel, Group M carbon intake,